For me, a martial artist is somebody like GSP, George St. Pierre, is like the epitome of the martial artist. It's about respect. It's about using the fighting arts to get better. And you should and you could be interested in boxing and knife, and if it's martial, maybe weapons and gun. And like your life is about, I don't want to say violence, but standing up to violence. And the most important thing is through the training, we build ourselves up. So when somebody's looking for a good gym to join, you learn how to protect yourself, and you can learn to protect yourself several different ways, but it's about the growth that you accomplish constantly putting yourself in the challenge. And what makes a good, if somebody asks you what makes a good Krav Maga gym, what makes a good Filipino martial arts gym, what makes a good boxing gym, it's the place that's very good at putting the practitioner, the student, in challenges and building them up in a way that they can grow from them, not destroy them. And more than anything, it's about values, it's about leadership. It's like the kid that's looking, a parent sends a kid to you and says, my kid's been bullied in school. The kid doesn't need to learn how to choke somebody out or how to knock somebody else with a punch. He needs an adult that can be a positive influence in his life that he can look at and go. So I say to the parents, the first thing you should look at is you should look at the teacher and you say, is this a good role model for my kids? And then you see the class and you say, is this going to be a productive place for my kids to train? Is this going to make them better? Because a kid who is getting bullied needs confidence and needs a community more than they need to know how to throw a punch. And tell you a secret, so do adults. Krav Maga is a journey that never, martial arts. So that's a martial artist. You look at Conor McGregor, amazing fighter with all the trash talk and this. Okay, it's part of his image, is not to take away. He's an amazing athlete, but you look at that and you go, this guy's a bit of a punk, a bit of a thug. This is going online, so if you want to find me, find me, Conor.
Difference between a fighter and a martial artist?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I want to reclaim the martial arts. So when you ask Noi, and to piggyback off of that, you ask Noi as a Krav Maga guy, why are you dabbling in Filipino martial arts? And I'm like, of course you should. There's a hierarchy to it. At Noi's level, yes. If you're just a beginner and you're trying to learn French and Spanish and Japanese at the same time, good luck. You're going to be more confused. But after you can speak French fluently, if you want to be, martial arts is being a martial artist is being an eternal student. And so
I've actually used that very same term, reclaiming martial artists. And these conversations typically happen when I meet a combatives person or a tactical professional. I'll be like, you're a martial artist, man. It's the processes that you employ, it's the integrity, the honor, the respect that you live by. It's the processes that you go through day to day. Tell me why that's not a martial artist. And then they'll say the same thing. When I think of martial artists, I think of this Dojo guy in a plaza. And I'm like, we got to reclaim it. I love the term martial artist.
Yeah.
It's naive to
There's
say
a
the
beauty
least.
to it.
Absolutely.
Because firearms is still a training discipline. So
when we were in the IDF, when we joined, when we were given a rifle, we were given the creed of the IDF. We were taught, first of all, which orders are unlawful orders and which orders we must disobey. Okay, and we were taught, we call it purity of arms. So that goes together. The cliche, with great power comes great responsibility. That's really martial art. If it just, people say, they come to me to learn self-defense. I go, I have no idea what self-defense means. Self-defense is a legal term, okay? Don't make me self-defend you, Drew. I know how to injure people, and I know how to hurt them to various degrees, okay? Violence for the sake of violence is evil. Violence for the sake of protecting your community, your country, your family is heroic. So it's all about, so if you're just teaching people how to punch, how to hit each other, how to choke one another out, yeah, that's not really where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's going to be coupled with the values. So. Bye.